at the end of the long winter in the UK, and if you're like me and you want to get cracking with your beautiful spring and summer sewing, then hold on a little min, because it was frosty outside this morning. So my plans for the month of March are going to be a mixed bag. There's some that are more spring-like for sure, and some that are still snuggly and warm. So if you want some inspiration of what you should be sewing in the UK or a cold climate for the month of March, then grab a cuppa and we'll have a chat. Hi there, I'm Christine, the Gemini Stitcher, and welcome to my sewing space. If you're new, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope you're enjoying being part of the crazy sewing gang, and to everybody who watches me, all my vlogs, a big mwah to you all, because that is what keeps me going. I love all your comments. I've been a little bit lax over the last couple of weeks responding to comments, but I do eventually get to them all. And my resolution to myself for the month of March is to respond to your lovely comments a little bit quicker. But I do love getting them all, so thank you for all your support. So what am I making in March? Well, I'm going on a sewing retreat for a whole week. I can't wait. On the 28th of Feb. And while you're watching this, I will already be there. So these are all the things that I'm taking on my sewing retreat. So there may be more in March, there may not be. It depends how I get on the retreat, because I'm taking quite a few complex sews with me. And you know, I like to talk, so I might not get that much sewing done. We will see. So without further ado, let's have a look at what's coming in the car down to Worcestershire with me on Friday. Now, some of these have already been cut out. Some of them are still in their unfinished fabric stage. But I'm cutting them all out before I go, putting them in project bags and making sure I've got everything in that bag for that project, including the thread, the interfacing, and any other notions like buttons, elastic. I'm making sure it's already in there, all ready to go. And I'm printing my pattern instructions out, and I'm also going to pre-interface all my pieces, just so when I open the bag, I'm ready to start sewing. Garment number one is going to be the Hussard jeans from Maison Fauve. There's the picture of the Hussards. Now, I made these last year in a pinstriped denim and absolutely wore them to death. They are designed as an ankle grazing jean. They're semi-fitted, I would say. They look skin tight on there, but mine are a little bit looser. I've got to be honest, the days of skin tight jeans are way behind me. But they're a really good fit. I've cut out and made a size 40. The only issue that I had with these was, be warned, it has a curved waistband piece, and when I made my first pair it wasn't long enough. So I've cut out the waistband piece with a good few inches extra on either end. You can always cut it off afterwards, but you can't add it on, can you? So whether it's me, who's just a little bit big round my middle for the size I've cut, or whether it's an error on the pattern, I don't know, but that's what I've done anyway. So what am I going to make the Hussards in? Well, I've got this absolutely gorgeous, not dark denim, mid colour, mid shade denim. and it's got a little bit of stretch in it because I like my jeans with a bit of give. Even if the pattern says it isn't for stretch fabrics, if it's a denim, pair of denim jeans, unless they're going to be parallels or wide leg, I would still use something with a little bit of stretch. I got this fabric, sometime last year when I went down to Anglesey with Steph, probably about October time. So that is garment number 1, a pair of jeans. Told you I had complicated sews, didn't I? Garment number 2, well, there's 3 in here, if I'm honest, and it's 3 t-shirts that I want to get made up. Now I've put these in as palette cleansers. If I'm having a stressful day when I'm down there, I can just grab one of the t-shirts. It'll clear my head before I start my next big project. They've been cut out as the free pattern, the Miranda tee from Tiana's closet. There's an image of the Miranda. Absolutely love this pattern. Really, really enjoy making it. So I've got one in a denim blue, a white one, and a popping pink one. Now this pattern does lend itself to colour blocking, so they may not all be one plain colour. I might do a bit of mixy matchy. I'll see how I feel on the day. But that is project number 2, the Miranda tee from Tiana's closet. Well, that takes me up to 4 garments actually, doesn't it? But hey, they're only t-shirts. They'll whiz up. Famous last words. Number 5 is another pair of the Osborne Dungarees. Now, I made these down in Anglesey for the So Different challenge that Steph and I did last year, and I will pop the link to that below. Brilliant patterns. They brought out a new collection of 6 patterns, and we made a few of them up together and reviewed them. So if you're interested in that, there is a review of the Osborne Dungarees in that vlog. So I'm going to make another pair because I wear them to death. They are so comfortable, and I love the big pocket detail in them. Now dungarees can be a bit of an issue when you're going to the loo, and these ones, I'm not going to tell a lie, are in that category because they come off with a zip at the back, and if that zip gets a little bit stuck and you're desperate, accidents will happen, won't they? But I love them anyway. And the fabric I'm going to use is this. Yes, I'm back on the leopard print. Now you can see, look at that, how gorgeous that is. I want to call it a needle cord, but it's not needle cord. It's a canvas, but it's got such a velvet finish to it. It is going to be amazing as a pair of the Osborne Dungarees. Number 6 already, is the Paradise dress from So Different Patterns. This was part of their gift box that they did just before Christmas, and the hubster bought me the box. You didn't know what fabric and what pattern you were getting in that box, so it was quite exciting. And this is the dress that's in it. Now I'll turn it round and then you can see, because it's got a gathered back and button detail on the back, and then the front is quite A-line, and there's some hidden pockets in there as well. So, as I said, you got the fabric and all the notions to make this, so it's an easy one for me to take on retreat because I've got everything all ready for it. And this is the fabric that you got. Let me undo this because showing a little piece of it is not going to do it justice. How gorge is that? Now, So Different, the lovely Laura, designs her own fabric, if you don't know already. And it's not done digitally. She actually paints them because she's very talented. And that's why you get so much detail and depth to the fabrics and so many different shades. It's not a flat background. And the fabric just tells a story all of its own. So I'm really looking forward to making that up as the Paradise dress. I've lost count of where I'm up to. Am I up to 7 or 8? Does it really matter? There's a lot. The next one is one that I've mentioned recently, and it is the Aspen dress from Fabric Godmother. I'll pop an image of the Aspen dress up for you, then you know what I'm talking about. Now, I've blatantly copied Alison from So Like Dot It with my fabric. This is the lightweight denim from Pound Fabrics, and it's £7.50 a metre. It is really good, but if you're thinking it's good, it would make trousers, but they're going to be very lightweight trousers. It's just slightly heavier than a chambray, but beautiful. So I'm going to make the Aspen in that, and I've got some embroidery to do. Not done it yet, that I want to put along the bottom of the skirt piece just to give it that extra detail, because I'm all about the detail this year. So we're going to make the Aspen, fingers crossed. If I can get the embroidery done before I go to the retreat, I'll be doing it while I'm away. If not, it's one I can look forward to when I get back, but it's getting done in March. Just 2 more to go. The first one is one that this fabric has been in my stash for a long, long time. And it needs rescuing because look at that. It is absolutely scrummy. It's a stretch, and it's like wool that's been stitched to a background, if you like. And this may be a collab with Sam Sequin Girly. We did say we were going to both take these down to the retreat to do, so there may be a separate vlog for this one. Who knows? And I'm going to make the Alba jacket from Sinclair Patterns. I'll pop an image of it up. I love Sinclair Patterns because they do different heights of their patterns. So you can choose being a 5-foot midget. I can choose the 5 foot for the petite range printed, and it comes out a really good size. No alterations on this pattern to be made. So the Alba is going to be made in this fabric. And last but not least, this is a recent purchase from Sew Me Sunshine, and it has got hearts all over it, and it's a cotton lawn, quite see-through I think, but will be great for the summer. Just have a cream bra under it, it'll be fine. And it's going to be the Geneva blouse from Liesl & Co. There's the Geneva blouse. Now, the reason I picked this, I did a little online Sezane vlog a few weeks back, and again I'll pop the link to that below. And they had a really plunging neckline, little blouse, and I loved it. And on that vlog I did say, oh, the patina blouse would work really well and take the collar off. But I think the Geneva blouse has already got that V-neck, and I didn't just want little short sleeves, I want to wear this in spring. So I'm going to do it with the lantern sleeve option. So it'll have a little 3/4 sleeve that comes just below your elbow, and that's what I'm going to make that up in. So what do we think? Do you think I'm going to get all those done? No, I'm not, am I? But I wanted to give myself some choices and options in case something went wrong. I didn't want to just be stuck in a retreat day 3 and everything I'm making's gone wrong and I've nothing that I really want to get going on. So at least with all those, there's about 10 options there, but I'm going to have something that I can actually sew, and at least I'll have 1, maybe 2 things. I'm not holding out much hope because I know what I'm like, and it's nice to meet other sewers and other vloggers. I've not met many of the other vloggers who are on here, so I'm really looking forward to meeting up with them all, and yeah, super excited. So I just need to do the interfacing, print my instructions off in case the Wi-Fi's a bit naff, and put all the notions in there. I'm going to make a list of things that I've not got. I'm going to go down to my local Abercorns and get all the notions together so that every pack has got, every project pack has got everything in it that I want to make that garment with. So wish me luck, and I will see you on Thursday when we're going to do, I think I'm going to do a little review of what I've made so far this year. Because I did say at the start of the year it was slowing down, but it isn't happening. I need to focus more. I'm setting myself harder, more complicated garments to make, adding details to them, doing other things, but I just love sewing and I'm always going to generate lots of garments. So I've decided, wind my neck in, just to enjoy what I'm doing and share it all with you guys. So I hope you're okay with that, and I will see you on Thursday. Hope you're having a wonderful sewing week. Take care, love you loads. Mwah.